Francisco, California, the Bay Area is the location for the Jazz. As natural of a scorer as you'll find in the game, DeMar DeRozan looking to lead the way. He'll be a key factor for sure in the offense tonight as they wrap themselves up for this game at Chase Center. Jazz, Warriors. We'll be right back after this. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Isley is out there with George. Then there's Markkanen. And it's DeRozan in at the four-man position. And for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Butler, and it's Augustine in at the two. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
Here's George. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
Utah basketball.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for Utah. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Curry looking it over. Augustine against George. Curry passes to Butler. Now here is Augustine. 5 on the clock. The pass to Bamba. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And finished off by DeRozan.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little yippity-yop.
Outside Curry. Augustine from outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside DeRozan. Passes to Markkanen. And Bamba pulls it down.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer Augustine. Another three for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Markkanen kicks to George. And the Jazz, another three.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Check out the numbers for Bummer. Good season for him last year. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Stolen by Markkanen. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nurkic trying to get open. A shot by Isley, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Back to Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got his second bucket.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Isley. Now here's Nurkic. George passes to Isley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Utah basketball.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Stephen Curry. Jazz have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. George with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And also active defensively 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
And the turnover again by Golden State. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Jazz leading by 5. Here's Isley. Floats it up there for Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Timeout called the Warriors. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season. And quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Warriors 16.
On Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. And you look at his three-point field goal percentage. How about top 10 in the league? He did not miss often.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now Augustine. He's got 6. Poked away. In transition, here come the Jazz. And finished off by Nurkic.
A perennial all-defensive pick. George's quick hands create a lot of transition opportunities.
Curry on the wing. Coming off 31 points last game. Pass to Bamba. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Isley the pass to George. Shoots over Bamba. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Outside, George. He shoots again. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Warriors trail by 9. Kuminga kicks to Curry. There's the pass to Butler. And here is Kuminga. His last outing, he had 18 points. Bucket is good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Markkanen throws it down.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Outside Curry. To the wing on the left. Augustine against George. Outside Curry. Well, they're passing to Augustine. Here's Curry. Backs in Augustine with the assist. Curry's got 6 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Alexander's checked in for Butler.
Alexander.
Jazz leading by 9. On the inbound, that's tipped. Here's Alexander. Knocked away. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Isley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's Kuminga, drilled from 11 feet out. Kuminga's got his second bucket tonight.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
And make some noise once again for your Warriors Dance Team.
Here's DeRozan. 35 points for him last game against Dallas. Outside, George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Golden State basketball.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. Outside Curry. Back to Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And now just a 4.